obviously you get a good start, and then the game evened out a little bit as it went on. Just how do you think you guys played tonight overall?
I thought 5-on-5 we were pretty good. We had a great start to the game. Second period was all special teams. What we gave up was on the penalty kill. I didn't think the penalty kill was particularly strong tonight. It was pretty good in the third, but the second period it wasn't. A lot of the details weren't there, the reads, things of that nature. I didn't think the special teams on either side were very good. A power play didn't execute. We made poor decisions, and our penalty kill needs to be better.
What did you make of the, general chippiness and tenor of the game as it went on?
I think it's just a competitive game.
Mike, what do you think of Fox and Igor first games back for those guys?
I thought it was okay. I think they're capable of another level. Foxy's missed a lot of hockey, so it's going to take him some time to get into the game. The game speed, the game timing, things of that nature. He's missed so much time. I would anticipate Foxy getting better with each game that he plays. He's just missed so much time.
It seemed like you were working him into the PK a little bit tonight. I know he wasn't necessarily playing PK a lot before he got hurt. Was that just to get his rhythm going more?
It depends on who was in the box. Like Vladdy was in the box. And Foxy's capable of playing in that situation. Sometimes we choose not to put him there just to manage his minutes. So, Quinny makes those decisions back there based on circumstance.
What was the emotion like in this game for you, obviously, with everything beforehand? And, it's obviously super special what has gone on the last few days, but, having 48 hours to kind of get into the flow of things, what was it like just from your perspective?
I don't know. You just kind of get back into game mode, and obviously the celebration before the game is a special moment for a lot of us. Certainly proud of the accomplishment that that the Olympic team was able to win the gold medal. Particularly proud of JT and Troch and the contribution that they had in helping us win over there. Those guys were instrumental in so many ways. So that's a proud moment for us, but once the puck drops, you're right back into game mode.
In the overtime winner, you guys are on the ice for a while trying to score on the power play, obviously. Did that just kind of lead to them being gassed then coming back?
Yeah. They were out there for almost 2 minutes, minute and whatever, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. We had some looks in the 4-on-3, we don't score. The timing of when the guy comes out of the penalty box, is a tough situation, but the guys that were on the ice, they just didn't have any juice.
This is your first time seeing Brisson since preseason. What do you make of his game?
Yeah, I thought he had he had a couple of good scoring chances. I thought he scored in the first shift that he got out there. He got a grade A look. It was a terrific save. But I think you can see some of his offensive instincts. I think the defensive side of the game, he was trying to pay attention to some of the details there. But, I thought for his first game, I thought it was pretty solid.
You got off him in a PK shift, and I'm not sure we've seen that before. Just why did you want to get him some shorthanded time?
Well, for the first two periods, we tried to move some of the younger guys into some of those roles to give them some experience, opportunities, give us a chance to watch these guys in those circumstances. So we use lobs a lot more, for example. We used Otter in that circumstance. That was part of the thought process. I was trying to use JT and Mika and Troch a little bit less, and try to get some of these guys to take some of that role and then see if they can do it and where we're at. When the game was tied at 2-2 in the third period, I went to the more experienced guys. So that was part of it. Is, someone asked me the question yesterday. I forget who it was. It might have been you, Vince. About, yeah, it was you. About what the objective here is, and that's part of it, right? Is putting these guys in certain situations and see what they're capable of, and so that was part of that process tonight.
Obviously, your first game back, how'd you feel out there?
Yeah, felt pretty good. Obviously, you miss enough time and the break and everything, and I think everyone's trying to shake off some rust, me included. But yeah, just obviously trying to get all that timing and everything down. But overall, felt pretty good.
We obviously haven't talked to you since the letter went out and Drury made the, decision to enter retail. I'm curious, what was your reaction to that when he told you guys that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not fun to hear. I mean, we're competitive people in here. We want to win, and you lose a guy like Brett, and you don't know what else could happen. Obviously, we put ourselves in this position, and that's what happened. So yeah, it obviously sucks when something like that happens.
You obviously have a lot of control over your situation with the movement clause. Is this a place? Do you want to be here through a retail?
I mean, I'm just trying to focus on this year right now and play each game. I mean, that's really all I could do right now. Could control is I was just trying to work to get back and help the team finish strong. So I think that's where my head's at. Obviously, that's the focus right now, and I think that's a conversation when we're done playing games. We're just trying to win games and do that tonight, and I think that's where my focus is right now.
What's kind of the approach to the rest of the season for you? What do you guys want to show in these last 20 whatever games?
I think we want to play with pride. Obviously, we haven't liked our performance this year. Like you said, we're in a kind of a awkward situation in terms of we know where we are in the standings, and but at the same time there's 20 plus games left, and we don't want to just pack it in. And like I said, we're competitive athletes in here, and we want to win games. We're not happy even given the situation when we lose. So I think just trying to play well, trying to build a little something, and feel good about ourselves.
Adam, what was the biggest thing for you during the break? Whether it was getting your mind off things or physically getting better, what was it for you?
Yeah, I think for me, obviously getting healthy first and foremost. I think injuries. This is the first time I've missed extended time with injuries. Obviously, I've dealt with here and there, but I think mentally it could take a toll on you, and like we talked about, a letter goes out when you're out, and you feel a little helpless just watching and not being able to do anything, and not help your teammates. So I think obviously physically getting back, but mentally as well. I think you miss enough time, it takes a toll on you mentally too. So I think it was a nice little refresh, nice time for the mind and the body. Just get back and enjoy being on the ice now.
How did you feel the energy as a team coming out of the break was tonight?
Yeah, I thought it good. I thought we started good. Penalties and special teams kind of threw us off. They got a little momentum from their power play. We lost a little from ours, but I think overall we had good jump to start, and it faded a little, but you have a break, and we were maybe trying to shake off a little rust, but I thought overall we did some good things, but tailed off from that start.